Well, hey, welcome to the AntiShowShow. How's everybody doing today?
Children of Earth.
Children of Earth, people of Earth, how we doing tonight, skis? Oh man, we've got a jam-packed show for you. Hopefully we don't have weird echoes or any weird shit going on today.
Oh, we're getting better. We're stepping our game up, ladies and gentlemen.
Step your game up. All right.
He said.
That's what he said. All right, we're killing the news.
Do into it?
Okay, let's do it.
It's time to zen, and I grabbed a used one. That's pretty embarrassing. We're going to grab a clean one, and I'm ready to go.
Time to zen, time to win, time to get it going.
10 milligrams of pain.
10 millos.
And serenity.
And does it give you serenity?
I think so. I think it's in there a little bit.
Yeah, at the end of the road.
Oh yeah, you only suffer for like the first hour.
After,
you're clean
after that,
sailing.
It's just happiness.
Oh yeah.
So
like being burned at the cross.
Burned. Wow.
Yeah, the pain's in, and then you're gone.
I think it takes longer.
No, that's what they want you to think. That's propaganda.
Oh no, when you burn, you just suffocate, so you die in like 5 minutes max.
Oh really? That's not bad.
Yeah.
I've been looking at easy ways.
Easier ways. There are easier ways, but we're not talking about that today. We're talking about our week. How's your week been going?
Been pretty good. We've been setting up the show. We changed the format.
We changed the format back. So we had a new format, and now we're going back to the old format, but it's a slightly new take on the old format. So what do you think about the new format so
I'm being
far?
honest, I'm pretty excited about
You're
it. I think we finally are starting to dial in.
We're dialing in. We're getting it going.
The audio's getting better. The clips are being more structured, proper. Like, we're getting there.
We're getting there.
We're crawling, and we're ready.
You know, we're moving microphones away from people's inputs. It's pretty good.
Dude, I can't believe that it took us that long to figure that out. I am embarrassed.
I mean, I'm probably more embarrassed because I'm the tech guy. But you know, we got our fucking shit going. We did our stuff.
You got anything coming up this week?
This week, okay. Last week I didn't work a bunch because of the snowpocalypse up here in the DF Dubs area, and I missed 2 days of work. So that's a good amount of money that I need to make up on. But I'm also going to be house sitting and dog sitting. So
where at?
In Dallas, somewhere. I'm not good with directions, but once
you're like an Indian who's like dyslexic.
Yeah, I guess so, but it wasn't about reading for them. No, if I have to put it into a GPS, otherwise I can't get somewhere.
Old Gyps.
Good old Gyps.
Gypsy Rose.
Gypsy Roads.
What an angel, huh?
Gypsy Roads.
No questionable backstory there at all.
None at all. I think that's my favorite song, Gypsy Roads.
Gypsy by, who is that?
There's a Gypsy song by Jane's Addiction. That's
it's the people who made Rhiannon.
Oh, Rihanna.
Rhiannon.
It's
Fleetwood Mac.
Fleetwood
I knew
Mac.
It would come to me.
I love it.
You just had to bear with me.
I used to know a Rhiannon.
Oh, really? I bet she was kind of loose.
Yeah, she was. I think she was the reason I got fired at the end of the day from a job. But, you know, bygones. Bygones are bygones.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah, I get it too.
You can't be as bad as that one girl who sent you like a message talking shit.
Oh yeah, that one girl. We're gonna stay positive. We're gonna stay positive. We're not gonna go down that road. All right.
Decision.
Wise decision. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it hot. Keep it moving. I think one thing we should do just right before we get into the news of the week is a little Bundle-Rooski.
It wouldn't be a show without it.
Here we go. Bundle-Rooski Advanced coming at you.
Let's go.
Hey, Jay from State Farm. Check it out.
The old Fumble-Rooski.
Or you can bundle home and auto and save money. The old Bundle-Rooski.
Ooh, that's a better play.
Plus, it's more fun to say. Bundle-Rooski.
Yeah.
Bundle-Rooski, Bundle-Rooski, Bundle-Rooski. Bundle-Rooski-Doo. Try it.
Yeah. I'm not going to say that.
Bundle and save with the personal price plan.
He can, though.
Well,
Well, I still like it, even though it was quiet.
I still think it's some of your best work.
It's a lovely time. I'm a big fan, but I think that brings us to this week in
I'm
the
excited
news.
for this week, Kevin. You picked a lot of gems.
We got some stuff. We did a little new editing. Here it comes. So this
Yeah,
week,
lead us in. What's the backstory here with this first one?
yeah. So this first one, I was watching Joe Rogan Experience and or listening rather, and Mel Gibson had some big accusations towards the Pope, saying that he was worshiping a South American demon at the Vatican.
At least it's the first time Mel Gibson's attacked a religion.
Yeah, he's well, I think he's actually equal opportunity.
He went after the Jews.
He's more of a shotgun spray
Yeah,
when
no.
he goes for anything that isn't Christian.
I agree.
So yeah, that's basically what happened. He got on Joe Rogan Experience and accused him, and so I did a little bit of research and found some opposing views from some theologians.
Oh, it's my
Some,
favorite type of toothpaste. What
yeah,
is that?
A theologian is somebody who studies religions.
That sounds like a girl I wouldn't want to bring home.
Yeah.
Oh, where's that girl? You brought her to the show the other day. Ah, Mom, she's a fucking theologian.
Oh, she's a theologian. Every time we end up talking about ontological differences,
Yeah, it's an issue, and I couldn't handle it.
Every
going
moment's
forward.
an existential crisis. All right, so here's the clip we got for Mel Gibson.
I mean, we got a pope that brought a South American idol into the church to worship.
I watched the video. It's very clear that what's going on here is a prayer service for the Amazon and the Amazonian people.
Yeah. Moses goes up on the mountain, he comes back down, people are worshiping a golden calf.
Yeah.
It's that.
Yeah.
So you can't do that. You can't do that.
And when
Okay, I gotta say, I just love that moment so much, and I'm gonna replay it just because I'm allowed to. So I thought his little cough thing is so funny.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
and when I try
So fun stuff. Okay.
Mel Gibson looks like he would just lose his shit on the golf course.
Oh yeah, he would just hit the ball into a tree over and
I did a
over and
Jew.
over again.
Over and over again.
In the moment you started laughing,
Mahayim.
he would be like, "I'm getting very skittish right now." I don't know.
He looks like he's always on the edge of like losing it.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
I watched that interview too, and the whole time I'm like, this guy is gonna lose his shit.
he's on the edge.
He started dating his fiance when she was like 26.
Well, that's you know what you want.
I like it. He's on that Leonardo DiCaprio train of thought.
He's on that good thought.
Oh yeah, I
Good
like
thought,
it.
Good train. Okay, let's see what this other Christian has to say.
tried to explain to them that it wasn't, were convinced that this was an act of idolatry.
That's an apostasy
Yeah.
move, all right?
Worshiping false gods.
Yeah, that's number one on the Mosaic hit list.
It's almost like they wanted to believe that the Pope was guilty of idolatry.
That's called apostasy.
Right.
That's a falling away from it.
And I was met with a lot of very hostile opposition.
So it's an inside job.
He said the wrong kid
Convinced
died.
of the narrative that it was idolatry.
What, do you think there's a motive behind these things?
I don't think probably.
What do you think it is?
I don't know.
If you-
So you start to notice these patterns that really come back to that base layer of money. And
Forgot to link this
here
guy.
we are.
Whatever.
Here we are.
And this is in the next
Guys
film,
look exactly the
try
same.
and tackle this question.
I'm not a fan of it.
They didn't want to hear it. They didn't want to hear it.
Do you
Rock
have
that
a
hat.
script, or is it
Oh,
just
yeah.
a thing in your head? What is it?
Yeah, it's the resurrection story,
Ah.
but it's not linear.
Even though they die.
Even though they die.
If
I'd watch
what
it.
you're saying is true, you're saying you're in communion with a demon worshiping pope. how does that work out for you? Why are you in communion with him?
And so that's our little piece on Mel Gibson.
So it's an inside job.
Okay, he's put it together there. It's an inside job.
It was an inside job. So that's what happens when you mess with Mel.
I could only imagine. Like I said, he's one of those few guys that I feel like he would just lose his shit.
I could see him scream. But actually, I had a friend in LA that worked with him
really?
on Apocalypto.
Oh shit, was he an Indian?
No, he was Latino.
So I suddenly lost interest.
He was able to get the job because he spoke Spanish and he was good at his job. But yeah, he said that Mel was actually a pretty nice guy.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a sweet side in there. I'm sure he's just like a jawbreaker.
Yeah, like just once he snaps, he's donezo Washington.
Oh yeah, he's attacked 4 religions. The neck vein popped out.
Yeah.
He starts coughing. It's a disaster.
He starts speaking in tongues. All right, so I'm gonna just put that away, and put that away. Hey, speaking of putting that away, our next story is about an OnlyFans model named Bonnie Blue.
Yeah, I like it. A name and a color.
Name and a color, in alliteration, which I love and appreciate. She decided to go down to Fort Lauderdale or some Floridian town in pursuit of spring breakers. She decided to have sex with 122 guys.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. In 2 weeks. We break down the math in the video, but there's also she deflowered 32 or something like that virgin men.
Oh no, she's like a pope.
Yeah, so and she wanted to deflower these men in a more natural setting, and so that's kind of where we come up to in the video. Is she's talking about being able to give that experience in a more realistic way.
Mother Teresa.
Yeah, and then we're gonna get some great advice on productivity and just how to work smart, not hard.
I wondered that actually, and I thought, who's better to deliver that knowledge
than an OnlyFans?
I agree.
Creator.
Let's see.
Yeah, let's see her.
You then decide that you want to go and sleep with 100 spring breakers.
Yeah, because basically the biggest thing I learned doing porn is it's so unrealistic.
Like personally, when people lose their virginity, it's usually terrible. Like, I gave them a very good experience.
It's all so scripted. Like, there's only so many times you can fake a plumber coming into your house and you end up bent over.
It wasn't relatable. Like, I was like, when I have sex for the first time, it is not going to be nothing like that.
It's overly edited.
Like, they're professional people that do it all the time. So I was like, there's no better way to make it relatable than literally sleeping with virgins themselves.
And this is a show that got other OnlyFans girls on the show. So just imagine, they're sitting there like, what? This is the super hoe.
Did you sleep with like all these dudes to kind of like fit all of your work into like a couple weeks so that you don't have to film all throughout the year?
Batching comes up again and again and again. So what is batching?
So this is when it becomes a productivity video, and we're showing that Bonnie Blue is utilizing the work of Tim Ferriss here.
Okay, and this is the singer for Coldplay.
This is the singer for Coldplay, and then he got into productivity. He did the 4-hour work week.
As one does. That's usually the gradual transition.
Yeah, I'm blue, dabba dee, dabba da.
Yeah, I was just about to sing that.
Yeah, that's they're a very famous band.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so let's hear more about batching.
To explain it in simplest terms.
Obviously, spring break doesn't happen all the time. It happens in quite a small amount of time, which is why I was like, okay, if I'm going to film with a lot of people in a short amount of time.
So 122 guys, right? Divided by 14. She'd be having to be fucking 8 guys a day. 8.7 guys a day.
Bill Nye over here.
8.7 guys a day.
There's one disabled guy in there. Holy shit.
He really he's got his hand on the pulse. That's what I like about him. He's an intuitive guy.
I want to see her put her hand on the pulse, to be honest with you.
Well, all you need is probably like $8, $20, something like that.
I think so. You think she's cheap?
$20 to see a hand job?
How about we go to Florida and we tell her we're virgins?
Well, it already happened.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a sequel to all good movies.
I don't know if this is going to be an annual function.
Oh, well, we need to make it one.
Well, we're going to start a petition. Here we go. 2 single guys getting ready to make sex. Okay, tell me more, Tim Ferriss.
A lot, particularly from Tuesday to
Oh, okay. We need to hear that from the beginning. Sorry. We're going to bring that back. Okay. So we just need to hear the math again.
122 guys, right? Divided by 14. She be having to be fucking 8 guys a day. 8.7 guys a day.
I do this quite a lot, particularly from Tuesday to Thursday.
Okay. Because you have like so much content now that you can just like drop whenever you feel like it.
Well, do I batch on a daily basis? Do I batch on a weekly basis? Do I batch on a monthly or quarterly basis?
So like I went from posting the videos every single day and now I'm posting like 2 a week, so it'll sort of space out.
Batching is one of the fundamental concepts that you need to understand.
That's a lot of wear and tear, okay? Did you need a break? Were you sore?
Do you know what? I wasn't too bad. Some of them barely lasted 30 seconds. Some of them didn't get past the blowjob stage. So it wasn't like I was being absolutely pounded 8 times a day.
8.7 guys a day.
You're really a saint when we get right down to it.
I mean, you were.
If you understand the principle, the reasons for it, the concepts, you can come up with your own examples to experiment with.
Come and film with me, basically. Come and bring all your friends, let's have some fun and tick some things off your bucket list and let me post it to make some money.
Just follow the money.
Old school said it should be a national holiday. I completely agree.
Yeah, what?
I think you just start batching.
Yeah, just batch it up, guys.
Walked in on my girl the other day. I caught her batching.
Yeah, you know,
every fucking day with you. I had to leave.
I seen her batching.
Went to play golf. I shot 12 over par.
And because she was batching.
Yeah, it was just on my mind. I was trying to hit a fucking putt, and I'm like, she's fucking batching again.
I noticed, miss. Ring, ring, ring. Are you batching?
Dr. Batcher here.
Dr. Batchenstein. I noticed that you were masturbating.
Makes 2 of us.
Okay, well, that was our lovely 122 guys video. I thought that bringing some light to her productivity and how smart she was great.
I like how she treated like sleeping with 122 guys like getting hit over the middle. In like a football game, she's like, "Oh, it was okay. I was able to walk it off."
Yeah, it's no big deal.
Yeah, it's just a hip pointer.
It's not a problem. Not a problem at all.
Godly woman.
Godly woman. It's All Saints Day. Remember the Titans. Okay, so our next video, we're going to have to do a little bit of reading, but we've got a few stories from Internet Today. Is that the...
I think so. Okay. I think it is.
Yeah, so that's the origin of these guys, these videos, these words, rather. They did the research. We're going to do the reading, and there's a little bit of background music to it, too. So whatever, we might turn that off. Okay, so 4 Los Angeles area residents were arrested on Wednesday, November 13th on suspicion of insurance fraud and conspiracy after allegedly falsely claiming a bear got into their vehicles and damaged them. There was no bear, rather, a person in a bear costume was seen in video footage provided with insurance claims. Dubbed Operation Bear Claw by the California Department of Insurance, began an investigation after an insurance company suspected fraud. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. They read faster than me in their video.
I think it's because you missaid allegedly.
I missaid like fucking 4 words in that thing. I wasn't prepared to read today. Okay, so it was the old eyes. I think it's the stoned mouth.
Operation Bear Claw sounds like what we should call when that woman sleeps with 122 guys.
Or also whenever the cops do anything, they've got to be full up on bear claws.
Oh, I thought that was like a part of the woman's anatomy.
No, that's the labia.
What's a bear claw?
The bear claw is it's remember labia minora.
Oh no,
labia majora.
Not that song.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you brought up female anatomy. Okay, so dubbed Operation Bear Claw, the California Department of Insurance began an investigation after an insurance company suspected fraud when the suspects, residents of Glendale and Valley Village, in January reported a bear had gotten into their Rolls-Royce Ghost in Lake Arrowhead. Okay. The wrong
Next
kid
to the
died.
bear claw.
All right.
Oh, Corey said National Batch Day.
National Batch Day. We're batching.
Yeah, we're batching.
We keep it batched. Okay. Hurry up.
Yeah.
Okay, so video footage was provided to the insurance company. The footage was reviewed by investigators who determined the video showed a person in a bear suit. A biologist from the California Department of Wildlife also reviewed the footage, concurring with investigators that the footage was clearly a human in a bear suit. According to a news release from the Department of Insurance, after executing a search warrant, detectives found the bear costume in the home of the suspects. All right. So here's the bear costume in the home of the suspects. Let's move that down a little bit. Yeah, so it looks like these are the tongs that you pull meat with. This is something from a barbecue. And then this looks like the masturbating bear from Conan.
That looks movie quality.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know the difference.
Is that Sasquatch from the famous 1950s film?
Oh, yeah, the famous one.
The famous one. Oh, you don't know about that. Next week.
Yeah, you knew immediately. I never saw it ever. Yeah.
Next week we're talking Sasquatch.
Oh, my favorite.
We're getting you learned.
I think I could wear that and look like a legitimate bear.
You think you could look like a bear?
I don't think it'd be noticeable.
You know, I think we're gonna see what it's like. Let's see what it looked like.
Now I'm curious.
Believable or barely believable. From
Barely.
I see what you did. Shows something or someone rummaging through a car, but if you look closer, it might just look like a bear. That's partially correct. It's actually someone wearing a bear costume accused of trying to get a hefty insurance payout.
What a bunch of knuckleheads.
Okay, and then these are the claw marks from the barbecue tools.
That
See
looks like a bear claw.
Like, look at bears and how bears really come after it. Isn't that great?
I would know the difference. I think a grizzly got in there, knew how to open the door.
You wouldn't be able to tell. Apparently, you can tell. All you have to do is Google pictures from bear attacks in vehicles, and they look like this.
It's like when I try to hop one out with a girl in the car. Holy shit.
Then you're doing something wrong, friend.
I don't know.
You're doing something real
Seat
wrong.
cushion says otherwise.
Yeah. So, okay. So, the investigation also revealed 2 other insurance claims made by the suspects at other insurance companies, citing the same date and location of loss and bear-related circumstances. With different vehicles, a Mercedes G63 AMG and a Mercedes E350. This is definitely unique, but we have seen through our cases that people will do a lot of things to try and get an undeserved insurance payout, said Allison Hensley, Deputy Press Secretary at the Department of Insurance. Photos provided by the department showed the reported damage, puncture, and scratch marks on the interior doors and seats of the vehicles.
This was done for insurance.
This was all an insurance fraud thing. Yeah, like, we live in Palo Alto, so like bears, right?
They're on the flag, aren't they?
Yeah.
Or did that get burned down too?
No,
Jeez.
no, symbols don't get burned down. They're embedded in our hearts. Okay, so that's that story. Insurance fraud, what a shame. Okay, so now we've got a man arrested in killing that was falsely blamed on a bear. The 911 call about an aggressive bear was fake, and the injuries to a body found by authorities who respond to it weren't caused by a bear, officials said. What do you think about that?
I'm curious. You have my interest.
Yeah, so we're blaming a bear.
I think if I was going to take someone out, maybe I'd be like, a badger did it or something.
Yeah, like this was a snake.
Like, sir, his whole head got shut off. Oh, it was a badger with a loaded weapon.
Not my fault. Not my fault.
Nothing worse.
So a man accused of murder. Brandon just tapped my leg.
This asshole keeps stepping on my headphone cord. You try to be a professional.
It's more funny when I point it out when you're like trying to be sneaky. That's fucking hilarious. Okay, a man accused of murder after a 911 call about a fake bear attack in the mountains of Tennessee led authorities to a dead man last month. That has been. I'm still thinking about
this fucking guy, dude. I'm telling you. God, Philly Bigfoot over here.
That's great. Okay, so the mountains of Tennessee led authorities to a dead man man last month has been found and arrested. Police said Sunday. I see you shaking your head. You're egging me on. You're egging me on. It's your fault now. Okay, the arrest of Nicholas Wayne Hamlet, 45, in Columbia, South Carolina, ends a manhunt that was launched after the call late October 18th to 911 dispatchers in Monroe County. The Monroe County Sheriff's Office said it was informed Sunday that Hamlet, who had been sought on a first-degree murder warrant, was found and arrested in South Carolina.
The inferior Carolina?
Really?
I'm from North Carolina, so I'm slightly prejudiced.
The old prejudicial Carolinas.
Yep.
You know, that's what they say. Okay. Oh, we moved. Okay. The case began when a man claiming to be Brandon Andrade called 911 and claimed that was injured after he was chased by a bear and fell off a cliff, authorities have said. Okay, that's a shitty sentence. Okay, I feel like I'm reading the coin. All right, the call was pinged in the area of the Charles Hall Bridge on the Cherrahola Skyway. I'm glad I said that, Cherrahola. Skyway in Tellico Plains, a small mountain town in Tennessee with a population of about 800 people. Okay, yeah, so that's just information. We don't really need any of this shit. Okay, information. Okay. A body was found with an ID of Brandon Christopher Andrade, but it wasn't him. And Andrade's identity had been stolen and used multiple times, the sheriff's office said. Now it's getting interesting.
Got my attention.
I'm glad I have your fucking attention on our show. Okay. The person also was not killed by a bear, officials said. Oh, cool. Once detectives laid eyes on the body, the injuries that the deceased had was not consistent with a bear attack, was not consistent with a fall, Jones said at a news conference last month. The cause of the death was found to be blunt force trauma to the head.
He was smoking.
He was blunt force trauma.
Yeah, he was on that good shit.
I'm about to die, bitch.
Oh, shit. Use my ID, fool.
Fool? Okay. All right. It was very easy to rule out, Jones said. A first-degree murder warrant was obtained against Hamlet after investigators determined that Hamlet, who was wanted on a parole violation out of Alabama, had been using the stolen identification before the body was found. The dead man was later identified as Stephen Douglas Lloyd, 34, who authorities have said Hamlet befriended during the summer. NBC affiliate WBIR of Knoxville reported.
Why does everyone have 3 fucking names?
Yeah, Stephen Douglas Lloyd.
Yeah, I'm telling you, sounds like a disease where I can't use my left hand.
William James Hamlet. Oh, man. What a wild time to live.
Is there more footage?
There's got to be. There's like a minute left in this. Maybe there's one more story. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is actually good. I think this is not bear related, but I think it's an awesome story. So phone giant O2 has created an AI tool that sounds like an elderly grandmother that will keep phone scammers on calls and away from the general public.
Make me come.
The company said it had created the so-called scam baiter tool in response to research which found that 7 in 10 people wanted to get their own back on scammers. Shitty sentence, the coin. Okay, but did not want to waste their own time in doing so. I completely agree. Okay, the firm said it had worked with leading scam baiters, people who take on and disrupt scammer networks, to get phone numbers linked to its AI tool, known as Daisy, added to known lists used by scammers to target vulnerable consumers, and had been given the voice of an elderly grandmother to play on scammer biases about older people. Okay, I wish they would tell us details, like,
We're a little in the weeds here.
Okay. It said the tool had been successful in keeping numerous scammers on calls for up to 40 minutes at a time. Fuck yeah. And frustrated them with meandering stories and explanations about their tech use, as well as providing false personal information and made-up bank details. O2 said that by tricking fraudsters into thinking we're scamming a real person, Daisy has prevented them from targeting real victims, but had also exposed the common tactics used so the firm can help customers better protect themselves. Okay, that's awesome. Oh, man. Long stories about tech use. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's the last piece of it. But I thought that was a pretty cool story.
An interesting story. I think I could pull off the bear insurance scam.
You think you could do it?
I think I could. I think I'm going to try.
You think you have the strength?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go in there with my big meaty claws or whatever those things are.
Yeah, your big old mitts.
Oh, yeah. Oh, this guy. You move like that fucking crab from Monsters, Inc. He keeps kicking my fucking headphone cord. I'm about to make the news. Oh, jeez.
I got to keep it underneath my feet.
You're as still as a guy with like Parkinson's, and as he gets like a tremor.
Yeah,
I've
me
never
and Michael
seen
J.
something
Fox
like
doing the tango.
I'm telling you.
Okay, so now we're getting into the coin. We're getting into break time this
Favorite time.
week. It's a good time. It's a good time of day, and we're getting into the coin. And the coin is potentially the worst book ever written, and
It's got to be up there.
yeah. And I narrated the entire thing, and so this is part 1 or part 2 of chapter 3. I'm not sure which one, but Jake. What did Jake just? Oh, we just found out about
The evil in the coin.
The evil in the coin, and Jake was. I think he's about to go to the beach.
I think he's going to find out he's theologian. I'm pretty excited. to
He's a
see.
theologian.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to see.
Okay.
And
we're gonna
before we get into that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Don't forget. Here, let's see if there's a button for that. Let's see. Okay.
Got him started.
Yeah, it's like, hey, guess what? Kevin has some time to kill. Nope.
That was worth it.
It's always worth it to try, friend. It's always worth it to try. Okay, here we go. And the coin.
He was there for only a short time when 3 drunk homeless guys were passing by, walking in the back of Jake as he was sitting. One of the 3 drunk guys recognized Jake from performing on the promenade, and he blurted out,
"Hey, guitar man, what are you doing sitting here?"
"Just got finished performing not too long ago. Just out chilling for a while."
Being belligerent, he says. "Chilling? It ain't no time for chilling. Go home and get that guitar and come back and play us something."
"Just trying to relax."
"I ain't playing, punk. Go get that guitar and come back here and play us some music, F-word."
"Hey man, I don't know you. Why are you bothering me? You should learn how to respect people." Jake walked off furious.
"That's right, punk. You better leave and make sure you come back with that guitar."
Jake left and went to a movie to cool down about what just happened. While at the theater concession stand, he was standing in front of a pretty girl. He turned around and said hello to her. "Hello. How's your day?" "Fine. How's yours?" "Great. By the way, what's your name?" "Carolyn. What's yours?" "Jake. Pleased to meet you." "Same here. Which movie are you going to see?" "The Titanic?" "That's what I am here to see too. I was wondering if it would be okay with you for us to watch the movie together." "Okay, I don't mind." "Okay, let me be a gentleman, and it would be my pleasure to treat you to anything you want at the concession stand." "Oh, that's very kind of you." "Well, it would be my pleasure." "Okay, that would be fine." They got their food at the concession stand and went in and found good seats and sat together and watched the movie. Every once in a while, they would be talking back and forth to one another while the movie was playing. After the movie, they both said, "Great movie," and was walking out of the theater, and Carolyn said, "I have to go use the restroom." "Me too. Whoever comes out first, let's wait for another at the concession stand. I want to talk to you, so we can talk about whatever comes up." "Okay." Jake came out of the restroom first, and Carolyn came out a little while later. They met at the concession stand and walked downstairs to the lobby, so they can have a seat in the lounge chairs to chit-chat. "Would you like to have a seat?" "Yes, okay, thanks." They sat and talked. Carolyn, I'm happy I met you. I can tell you are a nice person, and I wouldn't want the time we spent watching the movie together to be in vain. And I was wondering if we can do this again?" "Sure. I think you are a nice person too." "Let me give you my cell number. Do you have a cell phone?" "Yes, I do." "Is it okay for us to exchange numbers to keep in touch with each other?" "Yes, that'll be okay." They exchanged numbers and said goodnight to each other, and that they will keep in touch with one another. They parted ways. Jake went home, opened his door and locked his door behind him, turned on the TV, sat down in his chair, and went into his blank-out mode. Left the TV on, volume not high, opened his door, walked out of his apartment, turned and locked the door, and walked to where the homeless drunk guy camp was. The guy was asleep. Jake had his bag of tools with him. Nobody sees where or how he gets his bag of tool weapons. Jake, standing over the man, pulled a long rod with sharp rotating blade and pushed it in his neck, turned the bottom on the end, and the rod cut the man's Adam's apple out of his neck. It was stuck to the rod. Jake pulled the Adam's apple of the rod, put it in a bag, then plunged the rod in the man's head and chest until he was dead. Jake pulled the Adam's apple of the rod, pulled it in a bag, then plunged the rod in the man's head and chest until he was dead. Jake split from the homeless man's spot, went to his stash spot, and put his tool weapons and headed towards home. When he got back home, he fixed some tea for himself and dropped the Adam's apple in it for flavor and drank it. When he finished, he disposed of everything and went to bed. In the meantime, one of the dead homeless guy's homeless friend went to his friend's spot that morning. That's his regular routine, and found his friend dead. It was all messed up about what he saw, but he managed to get to a telephone and call the police. They came out and investigated, but couldn't find any clues. But they, police officers, did get help for the dead homeless man's friend because he was all messed up about what happened. P.S. The dead homeless man's friend would be juicing, drinking alcohol, so much through the course of a day. When the police officers started asking him questions about his friend's death, he wasn't of no use. In reality, the man would be so inebriated every day, he wouldn't know his left foot from his right. And that has been Chapter 3 of The Coin. Thank you for reading along with us. I hope you leave a comment, like, subscribe down below, and remember you can buy a copy yourself if you'd like. And until next time, Chapter 4 of The Coin. Goodbye. Let's see, do you want to take on some rides here? At amusement park? On the pier?
That sounds like fun, of course.
But first, let's get a couple of ice cream cones.
Okay.
Kevin. Kevin.
An interesting chapter.
Oh, what a good chapter, right?
Just put it in some tea, as one does.
Well, when you're trying to eat an Adam's apple for flavor, you drop it in your tea.
I've always said that.
That's what I always say as well.
Yep.
I'm always talking about like
It's in the Geneva Convention, I believe.
yeah, it's Geneva hot chocolate.
Oh yeah, Jemima.
Aunt Jemima, Geneva's hot chocolate. Good episode of The Coin.
It's getting intense. I like it.
It's getting pretty crazy. We met Carolyn, and
what a bitch.
Well, I just want to say, don't get too attached.
Oh, really?
Don't get too attached. I mean,
she actually gets Lou Gehrig's disease. Chapter 5. It's crazy. She starts playing first base. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, she's a shortstop. Okay, okay. Is there anything else we need to go over in this scene? I don't think so.
It's time to get into show and tell.
I think it's time for show and tell. Let's go. Let's do it. Boink, boink, boink. All right, here we go. Our first video of the day.
This me or you?
I think it's you.
Oh boy, I can only imagine.
I think it's you. Okay, let's see.
Just for the record, I always send these like 5 days in advance, so I always forget.
Maybe it's like 3 days.
Oh, he's going to break it down. He's pulling the weeds apart.
Here's the story. Okay, here we go.
I'm a guy who only basically likes clams, really. I'm a clam guy. Only eat clams. That's all I do. Hey, clam fishes.
Clams are awesome. Have you ever had an oyster?
I hated oysters. Like a Z burger.
What do you want to say to the people out there who think it's weird to drink blood?
I want to say that I drink blood and
Whoa.
eat ducks.
And eat ducks.
Why?
Because ducks are meat. I'm excited about sloths a little. They don't go potty
Yeah?
in the trees.
Where do they go to the potty?
On the ground.
On the ground.
Wait, what?
The sloths go
That's the cutest kid
on
ever.
the potty on the ground.
What do you want to say to your fans out there, Dylan?
I want to say thanks a lot.
I just
pretty
thought
great.
that kid was kind of cool.
That kid
I'm
is
not gonna
cute
lie.
as hell, man.
And as a seafood connoisseur, I liked where his head was at.
I do love me some seafood.
Oh, dude, I get down. That is my all-time.
We're gonna get you some seafood. You're gonna come to the restaurant sometime.
Oh yeah, I want to big time.
It's gonna happen. We're gonna get you like a $200 meal. All right, but it's not gonna happen today.
Quick side note before the next video. I
What's
like how
up?
he started out like Jake from The Coin there. He's
Oh,
like, I
yeah.
drink blood. I was like,
Yeah.
that was an interesting turn.
Yeah,
for him.
I'm surprised that we got that quality segue.
Yeah, no, it's a very.
It was.
I had to
on
pull
brand.
it.
It was in the mood. I like it. That was pretty awesome. Okay, so little kid, this is my video. I actually don't recall what this is, but let's check it out. Why is it so low? Oh, Marjorie. She's fighting for our children. She's fighting for our freedom.
Interesting beard choice.
Yeah, he's great.
Gonna
He's
be
really-
honest with you, wouldn't be my first choice.
You wouldn't hit?
I think that's a tough sell.
Boom. Yeah, he's not a bundle rooski, this guy.
Chahon over here. I don't know how I feel about
Ghost
this guy.
Chahon. Oh man, but like she's really there. It's not like she agreed to do this.
I'd hit. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Really?
I think I would. I like her name too. Sounds kind of exotic.
Yeah, look at her. No,
Oh, dude, she looks like the Arm and Hammer lady there. Holy shit.
All right. So, yeah, I don't like this, but I shared it because I wanted to, do my part.
It's an interesting watch, I would say.
It's about MVPs and MTG.
I think I got that once.
MTG, Magic the Gathering. Here we go. So now our next video right here, this is your second video, and let's see if it's fun. Ooh. Whoa, that's pretty amazing.
I do that every time.
Every time you come?
Every single time a woman shows me anything, I break into this.
Whoa.
This is how white people move when they save money with like a coupon.
Man, that's amazing. That's so cool.
There's got to be an avenue where that type of movement can make money.
Yeah, there's got to be.
There's got to be a lane out there somewhere.
Yeah, he's probably making money.
Oh yeah,
He's
moving
probably
like
making
that.
a lot of money right now. Yeah, that guy was awesome. Thanks for showing me
I
that.
just thought he was silly.
Yeah, I love that. His wiggle texture was amazing. This one's mine, and even though we just did this, I don't remember what it is.
Would you like to play a game with us?
Thanks for asking, but fuck no.
I'm very healthy.
Oh, sweetie, I don't give a shit. Beth, you forgot to pick your dog's shit up out of the grass again.
I always forget.
Do you have any idea how hard it is to get dog shit out of this purple suit?
We could count the coins in my pocket.
I don't think I could ever be fucking bored enough for that to sound fun.
I can count to 10.
Great, Nick, even better. Let's just all fucking stand around and count to 10. Yellow.
What did you think about
I
that?
like that one. That was good. That'd be me if I was Barney.
Yeah.
110%.
Just a total douchebag.
Yeah,
no matter
like
what.
he's over it.
Yeah, I really enjoy that because I was the generation like right after Barney, so I didn't like it. I thought it was baby shit.
I never watched Barney. I remember being like, that's a tough sell.
Really?
And all the kids that watched it would like try to tell on you and shit.
They'd be like, hey.
It's like, dude, I'm trying to smoke weed in the bathroom as one does in second grade. Go fuck yourself.
This is a narc.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, if you liked Barney, you're a fucking narc.
I agree.
That's it. Yeah, so fun Barney video, but we've got what's coming up next, and you probably don't remember what it is either, but here we go.
Well, I hate to say this, but I'm not the alpha that you want to challenge. Because my true alpha is right there. So if you want to challenge one of us, you have to go through all of us. Ain't that right, alpha?
So true. I'm back. I stepped down because I had to. Now I'm back. So, you want to challenge? Let's challenge.
You want to fight me one-on-one? Well, listen up well. He was my trainer. So I suggest you shut up and sit your ass down.
Sit your ass down.
Before you have to deal with him.
And I'm ready.
And we're all ready.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
What'd you think of that?
That is the weirdest throuple I've ever seen.
Oh, dude, those guys are bringing the boom.
Oh man, she is a double stuffed Oreo.
Oh, I couldn't imagine those two village idiots.
Oh,
One at each end. Oh my god.
Every time they have a good time.
That kid's gonna come out with a fucking ear on the top of its head.
Guaranteed.
There's no question about it.
That's amazing.
That is one of my favorite videos I've seen.
And they'll never want to know who the father is, even though they'll tell quickly from the physique.
That guy that's like, I'm ready, he looks just like my Uncle Corey.
Well, I don't know who has the brains in that relationship.
Oh, I would hate to see those guys operate an electric vehicle.
Or to play Scrabble.
Oh, jeez.
That'd be pretty fun.
Oh, I could only imagine, but I love that video. That's an all-timer for me.
Yeah, that's pretty great. I like how much bravado there is.
Oh, yeah, dude. They're
It's
going to fuck
amazing.
you up, dude.
Yeah, they're coming at you with the noise. All right, this is my third video.
Would you like to play a
Oh,
game?
no, it isn't.
Same one as the last.
Is that 6? Or now we're at 7.
That was me after watching that Joker sequel.
I wasn't a fan of that.
I like that one.
That was
I like the idea of like walking by and that guy's filming that.
Yeah.
Like I just think that would be so terrifying to anyone in the vicinity.
Here, I'm gonna see if there's
It's a good time for that.
This is the best time for that. Nope, show and tell, MTG. Oh, this is the one that I needed to show. Okay. We're going back to that because it's a valuable video. Okay. Okay, this doesn't have audio, and I kind of cut it up a little bit. But Check this out. Check out how gnarly this guy is. Okay, dude's
Three
just
people are gonna come.
and boom, tries to stab him. Oh, and then boom, tries to stab him. Couldn't do it. And then slow it down. Boom. He's got to pull his braid back. Do you see that?
Oh.
So like
Defense
he goes-
mechanism.
He goes right there. He's like, okay, I got to go straight for the neck, but I got to get my spot first. And here we go. And boom, I'm coming to stab. He's like so close to stabbing him. And look at this reflex.
My haircut.
Boom. He caught it. Boom. Done.
To the fucking Skittles bag.
Yeah, and sorry, go get your Doritos. And then he leaves. He goes to chase him for a little bit.
He comes and stabs him.
Does a stabbing outside, and then he comes back, and he's like,
"Yeah, I wanted my change back."
And I gotta get my change, and there's a bag of Doritos in here. Here we go. I gotta get my shit. Fuck yeah! And he just tells that guy as he leaves,
"I'll see you tomorrow, cuh."
Yeah, sorry. Check you later, cuz.
What an interesting exchange.
Yeah, wasn't that wild?
That was pretty insane.
Okay, so just one more time. And in the slow-mo, pull away the braid.
The guy trying to stab him is built like that cinnamon stick from the Apple Jacks commercial.
Man, he's so tiny. He's so tiny.
Yeah.
He's so tiny. Oh my God. Okay, so I thought that was an awesome video.
Yeah, no, that was a silly exchange.
Yeah, that's a wild time. So we did 7, now we're at 8, and we're checking out this video. That hilarious. Okay, we're doing 9.
What is that?
That's from a good time, let me tell you. You want to smell it?
I can't tell if you're cool or not right now.
Oh, I'm cool as shit, buddy. Dolphin Daff High Five.
Dolphin Delphi 5. Yeah.
You want some?
Always. Wait, we're here on the same kind of mode, aren't we?
It's made for finches, but humans can drink it too.
Finland?
Finches.
That's where you're from, Finland.
No, it's tuna juice. And it's made for finches, but humans can drink it too. You want a taste?
I'm a commercial fisherman.
Yeah.
Tuna's my thing to fish for, but like, what is this?
Carbonated tuna juice. It's made for finches, but humans can drink it too.
Hey, people from Finland are humans too.
No, it's made for finches. Finches.
No, that's delicious.
Finches. It's made for finches, but humans can drink it too.
It's a finch.
It's a little bird. I have 10 of them.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's tuna juice, and it's made for finches, but humans can drink it too. Try this again.
You're not selling me a product right now, are you?
It's got 69 calories. 69. Yeah, I got 2 buckets of sardine paste in the trunk of my Accord if you want to meet me out there and dunk your head in it with me. Huh?
Is this really happening?
It's really happening. Try this again.
It smells like good juice.
So you gonna meet me out there or what?
Please?
We'll get real weird, real wild.
No, I can already tell. You're like the dude I met on Craigslist when I was 17. Look at all this.
Yeah?
Let's go.
Oh man, it's made for finches, but humans can drink it too.
You know that's going to be a reoccurring bit in every show. I saw that clip like at a random time in the morning and was like, Kevin is going to love this clip.
Oh man, that makes me laugh so hard.
Yeah,
So
no, it's
fun.
quality for sure.
Woo.
It's made for finches.
But humans can drink it too. That guy's a fucking genius.
Yeah, no, he's one of the finest we have to offer.
Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful time to be alive. That was awesome.
Do we have any?
Fuck, man. We have one more video. And this video is, I think it's pretty special. It's an AI video. And it's a little sexy. But it also
I'm in.
incorporates some food.
I'm in.
Have a cigarette on front. Cook, cook, cook. Gold spoke, rim job slobbing on that thick knob. Of that fat, greasy, glizzy, #1 at my job. Catch me in the back by that dumpster, going ham on that pumper. Squirt me with that glizzy cheese. Lids are glazer, I can't see. Let's have a cigarette on front. Cook, cook, cook. Give me dank look, slurpee. My lazy eye going derpy. I need that sweet, chunky batter. Make that money, let it spatter. I'm that dirt, trashy manny. Milk and glizzies, call me Tammy. Got them fat hog bitties with the glass cutting titties. Cook, cook, cook.
Yeah, glug, glug, glug.
What happens when white people get bored? That is like the craziest thing to me.
That was awesome.
Yeah, Jennifer Love Huge Nits there with the Lizzie breakdown. That was interesting.
I just don't know how they were able to train Alora so that they could get that kind of an output.
Yeah, no, that was an interesting, I would say interesting clip.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. So yeah, that's our clips for the day.
I think those were good. I
That's
think
what we got.
Finches took the day here.
Finches definitely took the day. If you guys comment down below, if you have some links to videos that you want, we're going to have a viewer submission segment here pretty soon. And we've got a couple other things in the pipeline as well.
I'm excited for that. You know, the things that people are going to conjure on the internet is going to be chef's kiss.
It's gonna be wild times. We're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. And I think we should just give ourselves one bundle rooski.
Before we do that, if you
what's
like
that?
the video, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And share it with your friends because we could use it.
Yeah, we're crawling here.
We're crawling before we can walk. Okay, so this is Bundle Rooski.
Bundle Rooski, Bundle Rooski, Bundle Rooski, Bundle Rooski
You do.
Bundle Rooski, 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 Bundle Rooski.
Yeah, so
that clip.
I love that clip. We've seen the advanced version, and so that's where it came from. That was it. That was it today.
It's a fun episode. I had a good time.
Yeah, that was a good one. It was a good smooth ship. We moved, we grooved, we took care of beeswax.
Still trying to figure everything out, but I feel like it's getting better as we go.
Yeah, and I think we'll be able to take a look at this and improve upon that. And we'll go from there.
That sounds good to me.
All right. Check you later, Deuterinos.
A nice night.
Nice night.